Hello beautiful and welcome to my channel and to this video where we are just going to talk about brows. I tried two new brow products today. This is the Patrick Ta for brows. This is the brow gel in well, you can see-through. You can even see the pan in this one, and I also used the Limecrime Bushy Brow Precision Pen and I got it in baby brown, which is such a weird choice of a name for a brow product, but what do I know? So I used it for my brows today, and it's the only things I have in my brows. And we're gonna just go through and I'm gonna really show you how these products look and let you know how I feel about them. If you haven't been here before, my name is Angie. I'm a lover of fashion and makeup, especially colorful ones, even though today I'm only wearing a base foundation because I wanted to try these brow products. But usually it's pretty colorful over here. We are a bunch of happy clowns. So if you want to see more of that on your timeline, don't forget to subscribe. I upload several videos a week. Okay, so this is my brows without anything in them at all. You can see they're pretty, like they have a nice shape, but they are very thin. I basically only pluck like a couple of hairs here. This is just this is just how they look. We are going to use this beautiful Patrick Ta for brows. This is a plastic packaging, but it looks really luxurious and nice. It's very fingerprinty though, just so you know. And it opens at the bottom here with this like big thing. That's what she said. And it opens up. It has a little mirror here. If you want to do your brows on the go, you definitely could. And yes, you can see the pan through. So this is definitely a clear product. It does come in color as well, but I bought the clear one because I have so like sparse brows, so I don't want to have a colored one because I'm afraid I'm gonna get it on my skin, and I also want to try and like laminate my brows. I'm using this. I didn't buy the brow brush that was before this because I know I have so many of these. So this is a spoolie from, that has a cat. How? This is a spoolie from Cleona. This is how it looks, and I'm gonna use this one. And you're supposed to activate this with a bit of water. I think I'm just gonna use a little bit of setting spray because when I feel it like this, it's like it feels not like totally solid, but it's like a tacky plastic. That's how it feels. So I'm doing 2 spritzes and I'm taking this one. Just gonna, oh yeah, I'm really gunking it in there and trying to load this spoolie with some product. Okay. So let's do this brow. Am I in focus? I think so. Let's do this one. Because my brow, like I said, have a good shape, and the brow hairs are pretty like long, so that's why I usually brush them up so I can get like them to look fuller. It's really grabbing onto them. Let's and I like to brush them like this so I really get them to stand up. This is usually the last step I do with like a brow wax. I can see now that I'm getting a little much product in it, so I'm swapping to the side that I didn't load with product, and I'm just gonna try and see if I can brush some of it out. I am seeing that I'm getting a little bit on top here, so maybe don't take as much product as I did because you won't need it. I don't feel like my brows are like laminated, like stuck to the skin, but they're definitely standing up. I'm trying to make sure that I'm switching between the side that has product and the side that does not. Okay, so now it's really standing up. I'm gonna try and get this to just like fold a little bit so we don't have like, we don't want to be that wild, but I feel like this is a good shape. I'm gonna let this dry and let's see how long it takes until it dries, and then we can go in with this bushy brow pen from Limecrime. This is also a new product because these were both sold at Cult Beauty, so I bought them at the same time since I was trying out a new brow look. And also the one I'm using from MAC is almost out, so I thought, why don't I try yet another one, and I can just, I want to try as many of these kinds of products as possible, because these kind of like brush tip or felt tip liners for my brows is I need that for my brows, because as you can see I have a good shape, but I don't have enough hairs to really make my brows look fuller without me filling them in. And with this kind of a product, I can draw on hairs where I want them to be instead of being limited by the ones I have. So this kind of a product is a go-to for my brow looks for sure. So it still feels a little bit tacky. I'm gonna leave it for a little bit and I'll come back and I'll let you know how long it took until it was like set. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, but it didn't need 10 minutes. I just drifted away, started watching a Teresa's Dead video, but this is pretty much, it's set, but it's not crunchy. It's like, it feels a bit, I was gonna say rubberish. It doesn't feel like rubberish, but it's like set, not tacky, but I feel like it's not crunchy. It's got a little give to it. Am I in focus? I think I am in focus. I'm gonna use the bushy brow pen. Precision pen. I got mine in baby brown? Baby brown. That's the color. I think that this was like somewhere in the middle of the amount of shades because my brows are not that light. So I want to have something. Is this gonna be good? No, probably not. Because I want to have some more. I'm just following. That's actually not that bad. Okay. I like how I'm like, oh, I can see so much. You can see shit. Let me see if I can get some in my brows. I love this color. This color is so good. And you can see my brows end a bit too soon. So I like to do a couple of hairs in the beginning as well, to make my brows seem like they are longer in than they actually are, because if your brows are too far apart, it's gonna make the base of your nose seem like thicker than it actually is. And also I like when my brows are like, I want to have them like in line with my nose like this, and you can see that when I do like this, it's actually pretty in line. So I try to do these hairs a bit more sparse so it doesn't just begin. So let me do a couple of more hairs here, but I will say this is nice. This is nice. It doesn't have as much product as the MAC one. I don't know how much this was, but I will link the MAC one as well down below. Of course, if you're looking for a cruelty-free option, this is definitely a good option. I have tried the Urban Decay one as well, but that one has so little product, and in Sweden Urban Decay is very expensive. Okay, so this is my brows right now. What do you think? This is like the difference between the two brows. I think that this looks really nice, and these products, both of them, really easy to use. I will leave a pinned comment down below where I will let you know the longevity of these products, if I thought that my brow hairs stayed up like this all day, and if the other, like the color, if it faded throughout the day. So if you want to hear about the longevity and how I felt about the wear time, do check the pinned comment to get a bit of a first review-ish. But I will continue to use these products, and I will of course let you know what I think about them in my review roundup that I do in the beginning of each month, where I like just do a mass review of all of the products that I hauled a month back. But this is like before and after, and I like it. It looks really good. It looks like I have these kind of somewhat natural supermodel brows, which you all know, you all see that I definitely do not. Maybe like, I don't know, Pamela Anderson in the 90s brows. That's what I have. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I have it in both my brows. I'm gonna keep it like this today just to see how the longevity is, but I do think in the future I will probably go over with a colored brow gel afterwards. I feel like the hold is amazing on this, but I feel like the tips of my brow hairs, just the tip is, I don't want to say see-through, but I mean, I am like a darker blonde, and the tips of my hairs do color very platinum, which same as my hair. This is, I have dyed my, let's not get into it, but my own hair also, like in the sun, gets bleached into like a platinum. So the ends of my brow hairs are always like super light, almost see-through. So I'm probably gonna need to use a little bit of like colored brow gel just on top to really get them to be like brown all the way to the end. But I do like the result. I like how this looks. I feel like this feels very secure. I can't really raise my eyebrows that much with all this Botox. Wow. Woo. Isn't that a modern day problem? But anyways, I really like how this looks. So far, I'm pretty impressed. Have you tried these products? Let me know down below. If you want to see something else, me just diving into a special area of my face or a special makeup technique and doing a separate video on that, depending on how many views this video gets, because sometimes videos like this gets like almost none views, and then it's not that fun as a creator to do them. But if you're interested, and depending how well received this video is, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Upload several videos a week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.